to me and listen to me real good. I've told you once, I said it 1,000 times. You get out of those pagan, satanic, religious, Christian churches. Christians do not follow the commandments of the Bible. Christians do what they want to do. They make up their own laws, their own rules, and their own regulations. Come out of her, my people, and come out from among them. And it's real simple and easy to ascertain who are these people you need to come out from. Easy. Number one, if they keep Sunday, that's an automatic sign that you need to not have any fellowship with these commandment-breaking, wicked deceivers and seducers and bewitchers of the truth. Simple. All right, hallelujah. Most High, but Yahweh, we thank you for bringing us to another Shabbat. Here I am, willing to be used by you either which way or whatever way you want. We know the Ruach is here with us. We're only asking for you to grant us a discerning ear to be able to hear, and that these sayings will sink in our hearts, because you're seeking to perfect us and we need it. Speak to us your words of truth so we can glorify your magnificent name. In the magnificent name of Yahshua HaMashiach, hallelujah, may be seated. Hallelujah. Everybody doing all right? I was telling the saints here last night, when you see us in here at Blog Talk Radio, like, man, you can tell the Sabbath is upon us because we wad hard. I'm serious, man. We be enduring. If it wasn't for no Blog Talk Radio, I guarantee we'd probably be in bed by 7 o'clock every Sabbath. Like some of you already are out there. Go sleep, just catch it later. I've been saying to the brethren, because we've been having a lot going on behind the scenes. If you was the devil, I didn't say you were the devil. I said if you was, or if you were the devil. Forgive me for my lack of being able to speak proper English. It's not my native tongue. But if you were the devil, what would be the first thing you would do in order to make an attack on the church or the assembly? Yeah, you shut up the hearing. Why? Because faith come by. So faith don't come by sound. Huh? Faith don't come by sound. Faith come by, and hearing comes by. So you're not going to increase in faith unless you hear the word of, and even at that, it's suspect. It's still subjective. It depends on what you want to allow to enter in. Huh? How many people in here know that sin is enjoyable? Y'all just raise your hand because I just did it. It is. There's pleasure in sin. That's why y'all tell you don't do it. There's also pleasure in righteousness too. One genders to the kingdom of Satan, and the other genders to the kingdom of Yah. Make no mistake about it. When people hate on Straitway and Pastor Dowell, there's only one reason and one reason alone. That reason is because they don't want to change. You can make all the noise you want about everything else. I hate him. You don't know me to hate me. It's a nonsensical statement. You follow me? What you hate is the word of Yah. See, you deceive yourself in believing and thinking that you love the word. But see, as long as it's in that Bible on them pages, it don't offend you. But when a man gets up and says it to you, that's where the hate comes in. You can't hate me if you don't know me and I've never done nothing to you. Is that real? Huh? I can say I hate buttermilk. You know the reason why I hate buttermilk? Because I tasted it. I can say I hate lima beans. You know the reason why I hate it? Because I flipped them behind my mom and dad's refrigerator and got my ass beat for it when they discovered that they were all behind there. My hatred was manifested in my action. Mama thought I was eating the beans. I was putting them on the edge of the spoon and pound. Pound. Seemed like the thing to do at the time. It was funny too. What wasn't funny when Dad Dowell, see Dad Dowell, he too old now. Well, I don't know. Bill Cosby ain't too old to lock up, but I guess they can't. I guess the statute of limitations already done ran its course. You know, when you're younger, because if you saw the beatings that Dad Dowell used to give me, if you didn't draw blood, you didn't get no whoopings. Are y'all listening? Yes, sir. He had 3 boys. When I got older, I said, I know what it is. It's them curses from slavery. The only whipping my people is used to is being strapped up. And we always got to end up with a leather belt too. Why a leather belt? And then, anybody ever heard this statement before? Take them clothes off. They ain't done nothing. I mean, have a little insulation. I remember one time I went and put on 4 pair of drawers. You ever did that before? 2 pair of blue jeans. Am I the only one that ever did stuff like this? I wonder why it's universal. At the time, Dad Dowell was 6'4", about 230, 40 pounds. I think he hit us with all his might. I don't have any scars on me, but I'm scarred for life. Y'all hear how traumatized I am? When I'm still talking about this stuff, it's so vivid in my mind. The experience is real. That is true post-traumatic stress disorder. Y'all hearing this? Go to Hebrews 11:25. This is a very pivotal verse in the book of Hebrews. Short but powerful. You know how Joshua told Israel to choose you this day? Who you gonna serve? Y'all remember that? Right? Listen to this. Hebrews 11:25. Read.
Choosing rather.
Hold on. You know what? Let's get it in context so people won't accuse me of forming a doctrine. Go up about 3 verses. Watch this.
By faith Moses,
By faith, Moses,
when he was born,
all he did was have an abstract mental concept of the Torah. Is that what it says? That's the religion that we're faced with in this world today, though, isn't it? Wonder how it is that faith always calls our people to have action with it. So by faith, Moses, go ahead.
When he was born, was hid 3 months of his parents, because they saw he was a proper child, and they were not afraid of the king's commandment.
Y'all hear that? And they were not afraid of the what? King's commandment. What are you afraid of? The king's commandment. You're afraid of the United States of America. Watch this. Read.
By faith, Moses, when he was come to years.
When he was come to what?
Years.
Years. There's a lot of people don't get an opportunity to come to years. You hear that? When he was come to years. Come on.
Refused.
He refused. Y'all hear that? Once he comprehend. Once he understood. Once it entered into his heart. Entered into his mind. He refused what?
To be called the son of Pharaoh's daughter.
Uh-oh.
Choosing.
Hold on. That was huge back then. You going to turn against Pharaoh himself? And you going to rebel in his own house? See, it's easy for us to read this, all these many years later, because the heat ain't on us. That could have been a death penalty. That's betrayal. That's treason. Anybody getting this? Read.
Choosing rather to suffer affliction.
Ho. Choosing. Made a choice. Made a decision. Rather to suffer affliction with what?
With the people of Yah.
Stop. Hold on. Wait a minute. You mean it's a choice? Even still to this day, it's a choice? That's what it said. It said he's choosing rather to suffer affliction with the people of Yah. What do you choose? It's one thing to hear about Moses, but what have you choose? What have you chosen? What have you chosen today? See, until the finger's put right on you, this is nothing but a fairy tale. It's just a story. Choosing rather to suffer. Nobody ain't going to choose no suffering today. Choosing rather to suffer. In other words, he went from riches to rags. He made a conscious decision. If I stay over here, I'm a prince in Egypt all the days of my life. I could be Pharaoh's hand of the king. Could be Pharaoh, then me. I have all this glory, all this riches, all these servants, everything that any man could ever want in the world. Then he looked over at those Hebrews dancing and making bricks. Watch them straps on their back. What do you choose? Because if you're going to be in this, you've got to be with y'all's people. No man's an island to himself. See, this world got you convinced you can have your own little old family, your own little nest egg over here by yourself. That's not tribal. Moses chose to forsake the world at that time and go from riches to rags. What do you choose? You ain't got riches and you choosing the world. You haven't even suffered any affliction and you choose the world. You haven't even been immersed in the world and you still choose the world. Now let's get this right. Love not the world. Is that what it says? Or am I making this up? Well, I don't love the world. Have you went from riches to rags? Have you forsaken all? Uh-oh. This is real talk. Well, where is this at in the Bible? All over the place. From Bereshit to Hazum, all over the place it is. I never heard that before because you're just now hearing a preacher. See, to serve the Most High is going to require something of you. Why is it that it required something of Abraham, but it don't require nothing for us but mental sin? All we got to do is just acknowledge in our mind and still live the way we want to. That's Christianity 101 for you. Huh? So you think about that. Would you give that up? It's easy to say that right here, right now. No, you wouldn't. You'd have looked out. You'd have saw all this and you got access to all this money. And you why you think that Yahshua said, man, you know how hard it is for a rich man to enter into the kingdom? You know the reason why? Because there's riches afford them a proper lifestyle. They don't have to toil. You ain't rich. And you act worse than rich people do. Some of you put $100 in your pocket. Oh, man. You are Mac Daddy. I ain't going to tell you what's one of my brothers, when he'd work, he'd go get paid, right? And he'd go get 50 ones. He put the 20s and a couple of 20s and 250s and 200s on the outside. And I look at him and I say, how retarded are you? You don't have no means to defend yourself. You're going to put forth the illusion you got a pocket full of money. You can't even buy a set of car speakers with that. And you want to put forth the illusion that you got all this money and you still living in mom and dad Dowell house. You broke nigga. Well, somebody want to come up and see all that crack upside your head. Well, that's what they gave me. Stop lying. You ain't going to go to no bank and cash no check and they're going to give you 50 ones. I said, just give me the $50 bill. See what I'm talking about? What? He wanted to be something when he's nothing, and in that he's deceiving himself. See, America has painted for you a false paradigm. You think that you love the Messiah. No, you don't. Let me paint this for you. Let me see. Though he were rich, he became what? Most of you don't even know what poverty is. You don't even have a clue what poverty is. I've seen real poverty and experienced it. You mean tell me the owner of the universe, the one that owned a cattle of 1,000 hills, became poor so that you could be rich? But before you can do that, you got some teachings. You got a lifestyle you got to go through first. See, we can't, just because you sons and you daughters, we cannot move you into royalty, because then you would have no respect. You got to get out here and you got to experience the low life so that you won't be arrogant when you inherit. So you won't think you're better than everybody else. Oh, man. Hey, let me tell you something. There's a lot of things, ain't nothing wrong with us remembering. You need to remember where you came from. Some of you come from a life of hell, and now you're in a life of peace. You want to return back to hell? Huh? So here's Moses with all this power, all this wealth, and all this authority. He made a conscious decision that he was going to suffer affliction with Yah's people. Then to do what, Brother Shane?
Then rather to enjoy the pleasure of sin for a season.
So you say, give me the pleasure of sin. See, the pleasure of sin for a season is a lifetime. Uh-oh. He chose rather to suffer affliction with the people of Yah. How many of you going to make that choice and decision today? Because ain't nothing I preach you can condemn. It's just that you don't want to change. When we first moved into this community, all of you that are here, you'd have saw this place, you'd have walked through the gate, you'd have said hi, and you'd have turned around and said bye. You'd have said, ain't no way in hell I'm living like that. Look at them looking. Most of you that own communities right now, you haven't experienced nothing that we have. We've carved it out and laid it out. Because Yahshua said, my yoke is easy and my burden is light. You ain't fool enough to be a fool in this world, but you need to be a fool enough to be a fool for Christ. If you sit and watch the way we live, you would have said, there ain't no way that could be the straight way. But Rich still living in the same trailer he lived in. He's still just as content. They're going to move in the next few years or so. I had some people out there telling me, well, why are people still living in trailers and they still don't have no running water in some of the trailers? Well, if you're so concerned, give me some money. Let's see how concerned you are about somebody else's plight. Because the way we've seen it, it's taken us quite a while just to build these homes on this land. And you didn't give us no money. But yet you're going to judge us? You damn hypocrite. You liar. You evil beast. You slow belly. So people really truly ain't as concerned about you as they present themselves. If they really truly concerned, will they not buy a house and stick it over here? See, that all mouths may be stopped. So they ain't concerned. I told people a long, long time ago, I said, it ain't going to always look like it's on this community, but we got to go through and endure for a while. There's even an old saying we used to say in church, weep and endure for a night, but joy come in the morning. Look at here. Oh, and by the way, if you ain't got no money to send us, come out here and work with us for a couple of months. We'll take that too. Again, the hypocrites, they ain't concerned. I don't care how many times I tell them, can somebody say 79 years old? We got 2 people on this community that's 79 years old. Who's the youngest on this community? Charles. Who? Or Moshe? Moshe the youngest? Well, somebody say something. How old is Moshe? He 1 year. So from 79 years old to 1 year old, nobody has got a bottle that has pills in it. They come from the sorcerer that they put in their mouth to manage the disease. And you got the arrogancy and the audacity and unmitigated gall to think you can even fancy yourself to twist your lips to judge us. Let me see, Exodus 15:26 says that if you would diligently hearken unto his voice, keep his commandments, and do that which is right in his sight, I will not lay none of these diseases upon you as I have laid upon the Egyptians. For I am Yahweh your Elohim that healeth thee. Okay, so let's tally this thing up. Yahweh must be our Elohim that healeth us then. And if you full of diseases and sickness, you don't have Yahweh then. So don't sit up and think you can judge us. Uh-oh. That's real talk. Why ain't you afraid of getting a disease? No! The only disease I got is the dis-ease I become when I listen to you. Do we got your mind working right now? So Moses chose rather suffer affliction with the people of who? Than to enjoy what? The pleasures of what? Sin for a season. What's in the world? Lust of the eye, lust of the flesh, and the what? Pride of life. It's all that is in the world. Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. No, I love the world. Love not the world. Don't get me wrong, your choice. Choose. You love the world? Go do it. 100%. Don't miss this opportunity. It's an opportunity of a lifetime. Fill up your cup to the brim. I got people who we have recently put out this ministry, blowing up our phones everywhere. Can I come back? No! Well, Pastor Dowell, who are you? The pastor. That's all. I mean, you got a relationship with the Father, right? You don't need us. Isn't that right? Isn't that true? They went out there and found out there ain't nothing out there. If any man put his hand to the, and if he looks back, he is not what? Fit for the what? Did I say that? Did I write that? Did I write that? See, they hate it when I preach it, though. You're not fit for the kingdom. If I turn around and lay this mic down, say to hell with all this, to hell with y'all, I'm going out in the world. You know what my next stop going to be? The pit. And Satan Boy, he was like, whoa, we got a trophy. Look at here. And they're going to persecute me like hell. You know why? Because I had the boldness to cast out devils, and to preach this word, to heal the sick, to influence a lot of people in Yah's way. Boy, they have a field day with me. And they will have a field day with you too, because you've been subject to all of this. You don't have to be a preacher to get it. Satan desires to sift you as wheat. Somebody praying for you, you don't even care if somebody pray for you. Did y'all brothers see that on Marco Polo? When I told y'all go back and make sure y'all visited the Viper message. There's a lot of brand new people in the ministry. There are over 300 new people in this ministry that had never heard of this before. See, when they come from Christianity, they haven't learned anything. When they come from their family, they hadn't been taught nothing. Fairy tales and lies all their life. And there's a lot of things that we have already been exposed to that we have to introduce to them and expose it back to them so they'll comprehend and see, because they never heard of this stuff before. We go around talk about the Viper like, man, we know who it is. Man, we point them out to the people. The who? The what? I had a viper biting on Elder Rufus. The viper said, there's an elder in this ministry that needs deliverance. You know, I don't too much pay attention, but it seems like every time Elder Rufus come here, he's sitting in that chair getting delivered for something. He don't mind getting delivered. But the one that is spitting in everybody's ear ain't never had one damn deliverance session. Never had one spirit cast out of them. But they sure know how to put forth the finger. You hypocrite. You tell Elder Rufus he needs deliverance, he say, I'm sure of that. But what is it when you need deliverance and you ain't never had it? The viper said, I'm going to make another round. I gave it 5 years. I'm going to get into it again. We caught you though, didn't we? Got you by the neck. Got this serpent by the neck and it's trying to bite. Then the brothers get on. You know what I love about this ministry? Is y'all are real. Y'all are real and y'all are men. I showed a couple of sisters. I said, where's Carolina at? Come here, sister. She was over at the house bumming some messages for her husband. You remember that Marco Polo?
Yes, sir.
Sisters don't talk like that, do they?
No.
Was it pretty rough?
Yes, sir.
In your opinion, how you think the sisters would react and respond if they were talked to that way, what you heard on Marco Polo?
Really bad.
Did you hesitate for a while because you were afraid of getting bit?
I'm afraid to get jumped.
You're afraid to get jumped? Them sisters are tenacious. But us brothers, we be getting down, don't we?
Yes, sir. A lot of love.
A lot of love. A lot of what?
Love.
Was there a lot of correction?
Yes.
A lot of rebuke?
Yes.
A lot of reproof?
Yes.
A lot of calling out?
Yes.
Did you hear your pastor say, give me their name?
Yes.
Put them out here and expose them. I'll show you how to take care of them.
Yes.
Send me a man. They love talking behind the scenes. We're going to put you on center stage. Give you the perfect opportunity to be able to, everything you say in the secret, we're going to give you the perfect opportunity to say it right here. And them brothers start throwing people under the bus. This brother said that at the feast. This brother said that at the feast. This one came and spit this one at the feast. And this one said that. I go, ooh, wee. Hallelujah. We're going to get that devil. Now the empire's on the run. Is that the way it went down?
Yes, sir.
It's nothing personal, but it is personal. It's personal with us attacking Satan's kingdom and not allowing it to flourish. See where I get that viper, because that viper done bit some people. Oh yeah, Brother Will, how long does it take for you to get your ass up here? Get up here. Is that simple enough? Anybody missed that? Move. That's simple enough, ain't it? Oh, thank you. You're a good Hollywood prop. They just happen to be there listening when I'm up there listening. I'm like, oh boy. See the viper. You know what a snake do? A snake, believe it or not, if it's a poisonous snake, first thing it tries to do is get away from you. But if you come up on it unaware, he'll bite you. If you back it up in the corner, he ain't got no other choice but to bite. But when you see a snake and you detect the snake, and then you start to try to go out, the first thing you try to do is get away from you. See what the snake trying to do now? Trying to get away. I'm going to catch it by the tail, and I'm going to chop the head off. I'm going to sit and watch it go. Still trying to bite with no body. Y'all ain't never seen a viper do that before? You chop his head off, you put a little stick. Cut off the lifeline. And see, when they get on there and they see people like myself and the Elder Rufus, we're inspired by stuff like this. Had a brother turn around and say to Elder Rufus, he's a liar. Now, he didn't say that in the open. Said it to a teenager. Guess who the first one that came and threw somebody on the bus? The teenager did. Pastor Corey said, that junk and mess that you be doing up here in Kansas, it found you out the straightway, though, didn't it? You thought you was going to get by with it, didn't you? You got caught. Ooh. This is how iron sharpens iron. You ain't going to get this in no Christian churches. You won't even get this in your own family. They would rather see you destroyed and go into a pit of destruction rather than try to throw a lifeline out to try to save you. If your brother trespass against thee, rebuke him. That's what the book says. It's much easier to let somebody else go do the rebuking. That way you can stay in the back and orchestrate this thing. I'm telling you right now, that community down there where Brother Al is, I'll make sure ain't no brothers going back there ever again until I get control of it. Because Al is a viper. See how you call names? When it's spitting Jose Bendecourt's ear, what he does, the viper always look for the easy prey. You got all these people offended with me and Elder Rufus, and we're up here working our rear ends off. Don't even know what's going on. And all this stuff is being trumped up behind the scenes on us. Huh? What did I say on Marco Polo? I said, Brother Rich. I said, Vernon. Who else? Mike. No, I didn't say Mike. I said, they spitting in Mike here. I said, y'all name keep coming up with all these disgruntled people. Y'all got to do something about it, or either you're part of the problem. Is that not true? You don't hear my name coming up in slander. I don't ever hear your name coming up. Old brother Josh said, Steve-O, he said Elder Rufus lied. I prayed. And Steve-O said he prayed against Elder Rufus. Elder Rufus, you know Elder Rufus, he got on that Marco Polo. Don't private message me. Get out here in the open. See, this is what it's about being an Israelite. Y'all getting this? This is about bringing it out. Nothing personal. If it's a spirit, Elder Rufus will be the first one to tell you. If it's a spirit, good. I'll be the first one to want to get delivered. He not like Brother Al. At least, see, Brother Al ain't never had a demon cast out of him. He the one who charged Elder Rufus and said an elder need deliverance. Now, how in the hell are you going to tell somebody need deliverance and you ain't never had none yourself? Been tearing up the ministry from behind the scenes. Looking for those weak ones. You know, snakes, they catch rats. I would have thought y'all took off on a Holy Ghost dance and run right there. That was a revelation. I would have thought y'all would have said, hi! Because rats are an easy prey for vipers. Does not the Bible warn us against slanderers? Brother Cody up in Pennsylvania had a talk with Brother Al down in Georgia. And Brother Cody said, you been hearing what's been said about you, what's going on? Oh, I'm not worried about it. I'm not going to be around too long anyway. Why? Because if you done bit somebody, what do? You slither off. After you done bit a bunch of them, now you got a bunch of people sick. Remember I told you what the snake does? If you read the New Testament, this is the same thing that Paul did. He called names. Demas haven't forsaken us because he loved this present evil world. He would actually turn people over to Satan for the destruction of their flesh, for the hopes that they spirit. And their soul will be preserved until the day of Yah. That's uncomfortable stuff to be dealing with. See, if you don't clean the assembly, then it's going to stink like a septic system. That's why all these churches stink. Because, see, they were rather, the preacher is too coward to deal with it. See, what I'm doing is I'm telling you everything that has been said. It's been said for months. I'm just now getting it in my ears. And then when they try to go to another subject on Marco Polo, you know what I will say? No, let's get back to this. No, let's get it rolling. Come on. See, if you're really, truly working like you say you are, you ain't got time for all that nonsense. If you're really, truly fasting and praying like you say you are, you ain't got time for all that nonsense. If you're really, truly living right, you ain't got time for all that. You got the unjust trying to condemn the just. Here's another charge levied against me. Wise Pastor Dowell asking for $100,000 to build a new tabernacle when he got people still living in trailers. I'm like, dang. Man, what did I do to cause that kind of hatred? David said, for my love, they rewarded me with hatred. for my love. They rewarded me with hatred. What's it to you if I ask the Most High for 100,000 and He give it to me? And then you see the evidence of it. What's it to you? You didn't contribute nothing to it. See, and then you go speaking of rat ears. They hear that because a rat is the nature of a rat, right? They'll go rat on somebody else. You hear it? They go rat on somebody else. And mind you, I'm totally oblivious to all this. Elder Rufus is totally oblivious to all this. Yet we're the focal point and attention of it. What does Satan do? Smite the shepherd, and the sheep will scatter. Sorry, folk, but this is part of being an Israelite. You got to deal with this stuff. I heard that one of our offenses is that we didn't help out or contribute too much or another, do anything when his first wife, Erica, passed away. I go, wait a minute. What do we usually do when people pass away? Come here, Sister Nellie. Let's see what really took place. See, people getting offended over this stuff. See what I'm talking about? Dull of hearing? Come here. Tell me, what did we do as a ministry when our precious sister Erica passed away? What did we offer?
Not only finances, but to do the service and even bury her here.
Y'all hear that? He didn't even want no Israelites to even come to the ceremony. Elder Rufus still, in spite of that, sent Jerusalem and another brother to go to the ceremony. I talked to you personally. And you said you wanted to keep us away from them and them away from us because you didn't want them to have any connection, Eric and them, with us. Look at the devil, and the devil is a liar. Was there anything else?
I guess it was just he was concerned that her family would know what group of people they were associated with.
I told him, I said, I don't give a damn about what her family think. Damn pagans. That's my sister. Thank you very much. You're a good movie star. Y'all hearing this? See, now, shall we begin? Isn't that a mess, though, isn't it? See, I'm showing y'all how to expose the viper. And there's many more of little bitty vipers running around, too. Get it? See, now I get an opportunity to talk. My turn. After I received all these blows, now my turn. It ain't nothing personal. I don't have any ill will against nobody. But if you're going to tell the story, damn it, tell it like it is. Don't add no jelly to it. Be honorable. Uh-oh. I'm wondering. I can't wait to see how much money Brother Will, he been working his rear end off for that bride price. He almost see how much he got. He got a bride up here that want to get married. Don't you want to get married, Renee? She lays up at night thinking about Will. If I will, to do your will. Ha! Oh, I'm at. Oh. Will. Now who want to be a preacher? Huh? Who want to be a pastor now? Glory to the King. I didn't even know it was going to go this way this morning either. I know another thing. You know what else this does? They put all the rest of those vipers off. There's like, you know, we're in the wrong territory. It's time for us to slither off to another grid coordinates. It's time for us to slither off to another grid coordinate. Ain't no more mice over here, so we got to go. Because all the rats are scattered, there's no food to eat. See, you call my name behind the scene, but I'm going to call yours in the open. I don't care who you are. And this is what happens on the internet. You get people out there making videos about me, don't even know me. Never even talked to me. Never said a word against me. They trump up charges against me, and I don't even have any idea what's going on. He's a lie, and I'm going to expose him. The way that Yeshua dealt with exposure is he got right in front of the scribes and Pharisees' face, and the scribes and Pharisees got right in front of his. That's how they did it. Oh, hallelujah. This is what it's talking about being an Israelite. Because see, in Christianity and all these other messy antics and these fake wannabe Hebrew roots, well, they'd rather just sweep it under the rug, don't talk about it, but let the devil keep running his course. Not me. If I find out, I'm going to bring it out. I'm going to let the light shine in the dark areas. What's this whole purpose of all this? Iron sharpens iron. That way you know how to be a good brother and sister. Hallelujah. You be a good brother and sister. Hallelujah. Well, I don't like the way he does stuff. You ain't in my position. Lions don't concern themselves with dogs. If I live my life based on the opinion of everybody else, where do you think I'd be at? I'll be like all the rest of these MGTOW people that ain't got enough chutzpah to even deal with a woman. So what? They got this big old Goliath on their side. You know, women, y'all know y'all got Goliath on y'all side, right? You just got to know how to navigate against Goliath. Goliath is the state. But I got 2 stones. One for Goliath and one for you. I'm trying my best to help out everybody. You get to state in your affairs, you finish. You go out there and listen. Anybody want to go jumping with me? Skydiving. Everybody talking shit now until you get up in that plane. You hear him, Gideon, don't you? Did it? You hear him? Y'all see me go, and I go, I'm out, I'm gone. And next thing you know, y'all done beat me back down to earth. What happened to you? I got a cramp in my leg. Suppose I told you we're going to go jump, but you got a 50-50 chance of the chute open. Who want to go jump now? See, now you're looking at fools. Because I'm not even taking them odds. Y'all go ahead. I'll wait down here. I'll get the flag up and navigate the wind. And then I'll start singing that old airborne song. And he ain't gonna jump no more. Glory, glory, what a hell of a way to die. Glory, glory, what a hell of a way to die. Glory, glory, what a hell of a way to die. And he ain't gonna jump no more. I'll do the eulogy, and I'll go, there he is in all his glory. in all his glory. I said all that to say, because here in America, you getting married, there's a 50% chance you're going to end up in divorce. You know why? Because people don't keep their word. People don't agree with the terms and the conditions of the agreement. And if you get divorced the first time and you're seeking to get married the second time, suppose I say, how many of y'all, who was the 50% club that said you would jump? Where you at? Y'all three come over here. Y'all come over here, 50% club. These are the 50% club fools. They say if you give them a shoot, they still a jump. Now, I would advise all of y'all women, go out there and get some life insurance. And make sure you put in the clause, airplane jumping too. Now, if you go out there, now what if I told you that you have a 70% chance that the chute won't open? Do you still want to go jump?
I'm going. I'm going.
Hey, Jordan. We want $500,000. I don't want no whole life either. I want term life insurance. Now, he said he out. He said he out. He in. I'm out. I'm out. He the only one left. Huh? And I'm telling you, there he is in all his glory. Bless you, bro. Y'all seeing this? That's the risk that you end up taking if you get married, especially after this state. Anybody got any sense ain't going to take those odds. So we're trying to teach you the Hebraic way. And we have to mold you into being an honorable man and an honorable woman. I didn't say nothing offensive at all last night. I told the truth on a radio broadcast. Women, you don't know how to love. You're not made up for that. Your nature is to nurture, to serve, and to respect your husband. If you can't do that, you have an alternate nature. Look at him looking. Now, I looked on the internet the other day. Now everybody is saying, there ain't nowhere in the Bible that says that a woman ought to love her husband. I go, where did they get that? I've been saying that for decades. Everybody think that I didn't say. Pastor said that the aged women teach the young women how to love their husbands. What does that mean? How to honor, how to submit, how to obey. Sorry. If a man says that he loves Yah, who he can't see, but he hate his brother, he say he love Yah and you can't see him. You say you love Yah, but you can't see him, but you say you hate your brother and you can see him. The Father even said you're a liar. And he says not only you're a liar, but the truth, there's only one truth, Yeshua. He ain't even in you. He's not even in you. Yeshua. So you see, assembly, we taking on the bride. He don't want to hear, I love you, Yah, and I live. You say you love me, but you don't do the things that I say. You don't keep my commandments. So our love, just like a woman's, is best demonstrated in obedience, submission. Y'all know what he's doing. He got this thing all figured out. You can say in the meaning that through endearment, feelings and emotions. Oh, I love you, Father. Oh, I love you, Father. I don't spend too much time saying that. Faith without is what? Dead. Show me your faith without your. I'll show you my faith by my. I'm going to show how much I love by being obedient to him. He'll know he loves me because he'll know I love him because I will keep his commandments. Isn't that true? You can sit up and say you love the Father all you want. People say that all day long. They don't love y'all. They love themselves. And the Yah that they love is that idol that they have created in themselves. That's what they love. Man, we already done preached the sermon, ain't we? Shoot, we can call it them. See, do y'all understand all the things that y'all have presented to you, what's in front of you in the hour that we're living in now? Y'all probably the most well-versed and most well-educated, if I can use that term and be pure, Israelites that they're on the earth. Because you're motivated to live it. Brother Robert, he was just here last Sabbath. He says, he's like, man, I need to work or do something. I said, man, just enjoy yourself going around visiting the Israelites right now. You doing something. You got an opportunity to fellowship and iron sharpens iron. But we after the slanderer. Listen. It's this simple. All right? It's this simple. All right? Come here, Nicole and Jordan. Come here. Come here, Tia. Hurry up. We ain't got all Sabbath. Tia, you come right here. Now, here are three sisters say they love each other. She's not here every day. These two are here every day. Step out of here. Step out right here, Nicole. Have a little discussion. Spit. You get it? Go away. On the land. Now, have a discussion. Man, guess what Nicole said? Guess what she said about this sister? Now, she got two choices. She can either let that saying die with her, or she can go repeat the matter. All right, they go back. Nicole comes back. And this time, Jordan's with her. And this time, she discerns she's a little short with me. Man, what happened? So she goes off over to the side. She goes, man, I wonder what's going on. That wasn't the way it was last week. Evil communication corrupts good manners. See, before then, open dialogue, easy to have a conversation. Now she come around this time, you can tell there's a funk in the air. And then when she tries to come over, hey, how you doing? We understand. Yeah, we love each other, but there's a wall built up. You know, you're not as open in your conversation, a little short, and then you go on. Then she goes on. Next thing you know, them two over there, and she looks over there, see them every once in a while cutting their eyes. And am I talking about real life? Am I talking about real life? Talking about real? See, that's the devil. That's the devil. Diablo, slanderer, viper. That's how the devil get in. Her other option is that if she can't get her to hear, when she comes around, hey, guess what? Tia said this about you. Oh, really? Yes, I think we need to go to her. They both go to her. You say, well, next thing you know, Tia, cry. Now she can repent and they can try to what? Pray for each other because ain't we in a war? The devil found a moment of weakness. That doesn't mean that her heart was really engaged with it, but this is a temptation. This is her trial. This is her testing. Now she can have the opportunity, and guess what? Now they can walk hand in hand, and then they can go on back and enjoy the fruits of life. See y'all later. And ain't nobody got shame but the devil. Don't listen to nobody talking evil about another brother or sister. If they can't go to them and say it themselves, don't listen to a damn thing. Close up your garbage can. Reason why, you know what they said, El Rufus? Oh, you can't tell him nothing because he going to go run tell Pastor Dowell everything. He said, I sure am. I'm going to tell it all. I'm a tattleteller. Isn't that beautiful? You don't believe the stuff I hear about you and I hold it for years. Many times I just want to forget it. I'll walk. Normally what I'll do is see if it lines up. Now this ain't nobody speaking evil. This is talking about somebody that's on a crooked path out of the way. If a brother or sister's in a crooked path out of the way, you want to do what? Try to bring them back in the way. You know what you want to do? This ain't about killing no brother and sister or shaming a brother or sister. This is about hopefully trying to recover them, get them out of the snare of the wicked one, out of the snare of the fowler, out of the snare of the devil, and bring them back in the right rule and the right standing. That's real love. Some of you so hard-headed, I can even have a personal talk with you and you still don't get it. Then I'll say, come here, Delano, come here, D. I was saying, dang, maybe because I'm a pastor, I can't reach him. Hey, D, check this out. Brother, go over and say this to this brother. See what you can do to try to, get him recovered and break the ice, all right? Mind you, I do that after I've already had a talk with you. Maybe you'll open up more with him. You talk with pastor, man, a lot of times you don't want to open up. He'll go, all right, man, I'll see what I can do. Come back, what'd you find out? Well, he kind of dealing with this, oh, okay, all right, thank you very much. Now I have some information to be able to recover you even more so. I'm not using it against you. I gather some intelligence to be able to help try to recover you from the snare of the enemy. Uh-oh. Did I say something wrong? Look at that. Thank you very much, man. That's the way it's supposed to be. And this is how everybody can know that we're Yahshua's disciples. Because they'll sense that kind of love. You get it? That love. Hallelujah. Ain't y'all good? Uh-oh, look at him looking.